barakatuh, Mr. Noor.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
All right, so tell us the International Halal Conference, what is its mandate and what is its intention? How will it be of assistance?
We came up with this iHalal conference when COVID lockdown began. It was early April when we had our first conference. The intention was to provide a platform for halal industry experts to come together virtually as we were all under lockdown and no physical meetings were happening. So, Alhamdulillah, Sheikh Hani Al-Mazidi from Kuwait and I got together and launched the first International Virtual Halal Conference. Alhamdulillah, we had presenters from 19 countries in our first edition, and we had viewers from about 30 countries.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alhamdulillah, we are doing the second edition of this conference with the theme Ethics and Sustainability for Halal Industry and Development of Halal Industry in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alhamdulillah, so in the second edition, we are more focused towards Africa and ethics and sustainability.
And what are some of the challenges, that you believe are out there that the halal industry faces at the moment, and that you hope to address?
Current challenges in halal industry, what we see is we need to provide more valuable content to the general public, create more awareness, and have like proper awareness about the standards which are being used to certify halal products. We are working on that as well to educate general consumers on different standards and what halal certification body stands for, so that they can make informed choices what to accept and what not to accept. So that we can have proper idea about halal rest of this thing.
What about in
That is one thing, and the next challenge is the
Yes.
marketing of halal, which we are also trying to address.
what about in places like Europe, where you have a minority Muslim population, or South Africa for that matter as well would be a case study, I think, where a smaller amount of Muslims compared to the non-Muslim population. Do you think you'll be able to provide some kind of guidelines or benefits to these types of communities?
Sorry, I couldn't fully hear your question. The line was cracking up.
All right, let's try and see if we can get you onto a better line, because unfortunately we are also struggling to hear clearly on this side what you are saying there. Mr. Noor, Mohammed Noor, one of the founders of the International Halal Conference. It is under the patronage of His Excellency Mr. Ehsan Ovut, Secretary General of the SMIIC Standards and Meteorology Institute for Islamic Countries. And this particular organization is actually founded, the International Halal Conference, by Dr. Sheikh Hani Al-Mazidi and Mr. Noor Muhammad. And as you heard him telling us, or trying to tell us there, unfortunately the line was not too clear, and we're going to see if we can try and get him onto a better line now. But the aim is to bring together experts from the halal industry globally together to address the current challenges faced by the global industry. And I do understand that Mr. Mohammed Noor is back with us. Mr. Noor, I was asking, in countries such as South Africa, where we have a minority Muslim population, or countries in Europe, for example, or South America, how do you, intend to assist and help or provide guidelines to such communities through the International Halal Conference?
Through the conference, we are working towards having presentations giving out details on various halal standards and letting consumers know which HCB stands for, what kind of standards, the different standards which are out there, so that the consumers can make informed choices. Plus, we are also working on to launch a global halal retail platform where consumers can easily go ahead and purchase products. And in South Africa, we are also working on an online directory, halal directory. So inshallah, that will be launched early next year.
Would your, directories or your information include the current halal bodies that are in South Africa, or will it be, an alternative, or perhaps some may even say a duplication of work already done?
No, we don't want to replicate things which have been already done in South Africa or anywhere in the world. What we are doing, it is quite going to be complementary or better than what is already out there. When it comes to the retail place, we are trying to follow a proper localized Amazon kind of a model.
So it wouldn't.
And we are the best of technologies we can, inshallah.
Yes, you spoke about international standards and bringing together the world so that the consumer can make an informed decision. Will you be looking at the different models from different countries and then combining it into a set of standards that's acceptable to all? Because in some places people are more adherent to certain aspects of halal, some are more lenient.
Yes.
How do you balance all of that?
We do want to do that. Basically, we are working on a project which will recognize and promote halal certification bodies and halal standards which are acceptable by all four madhabs of Sunni school of thought. And we will be excluding and really pointing out any gray areas which is being followed by any HCB. For example, as of now, in halal seals which are on the products, there is no mention of whether the meat is stunned or it is non-stunned, whether the product is organic or whether there is istihala and those kind of aspects. As of now, it is not being done, but we are going to do it. We have already planned out everything, designed everything. It's about the launch stage that we are in.
And
so inshallah, we are hoping to make it public within this month itself.
All right. And the launch of it all, the series of webinars, when are they taking place? And will they be open to anybody and everybody, or have you invited specific organizations to participate?
As of now, inshallah, we will start second edition of our Halal Conference on 14th of September. And it will go on till 20th of September. And as of now, we have about 15 presenters from different countries with 15 different topics. And it is free for public. Anybody can view, anybody can register and view the presentations and even be live and interact with the speakers. So it is free for public, and if anybody is missing out the live sessions, we will have the recorded sessions available for everyone.
Wonderful news. Jazakallah khairan, Mr. Mohammed Noor of the International Halal Conference. We really thank you for your time, inshallah, and we follow the story closely.
Thank you so much.
To the community. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, brother.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in